This is the Mercedes-Benz Rangers postgame show, and a Western business trip begins with a business-like win for the Rangers, and Jonathan Quick again, the boss. Another terrific night for the Rangers and their backup goaltender. 2-0 the win over the Seattle Kraken. Hi, everyone, inside our Delta MSG studios alongside Henrik Lundqvist and Steve Alliquette. I'm John Giannone. What else can be said, Henrik, about a guy who turns 39 in January?
Yeah, I agree with you. That was business-like. First half of the game, I thought, though, Seattle was maybe the better team. But the second half, the Rangers completely controlled this game. I thought they played really well defensively. They had more offensive time, and then forced Seattle to make a couple mistakes that cost them. But Jonathan, what can you say? He's off to such an incredible start, and we talked about his game going into this game, how he battles. Not a ton of action that second half in this game, but the first half, and especially the first period, I would say he came up with some really big saves. And we also talked about going into this game, you want to start off this road trip with a disciplined game, focus on defense, and that's what it felt like. Yeah. They didn't make many mistakes in this one, the Rangers.
I thought Quick did a good job of inspiring everybody to play with a little more risk even at some points, just to push the pace, because you go back to his last shutout in his previous start, and if you remember in Detroit, they still gave up big chances late in the game when you're kind of asking yourself, guys, play the score a little bit. The goalie just stood on his head, and play a certain way that would represent that you're playing for him. And I thought the team did play for him in this game. So hopefully the past is the past, and moving forward here, the Rangers can use this one as a stepping stone. And two trends that we've seen in the first 6 weeks of the season, we see again tonight, and that is Jonathan Quick's brilliance and road dominance from the Rangers, who have now won 6 of their first 7 away from home. It's the best win percentage in the league. Their goals per game is tops in the league. Their goals against per game is tops in the league, as is the goal differential. They have now outscored the opponents 31-10 in 7 road games so far this season. And Jonathan Quick has 3 of his 4 wins away from home. And look at these numbers. Back-to-back shutouts in which he stops all 61. It's only the second time in his career he's had consecutive shutouts. The other time was 13 years ago. And he is inching closer to the man to my immediate left with 62 career shutouts. I mean, guys, his save percentage for the season is now .970. His goals against, he's allowed only 4 goals all season. Let's hear from Jonathan Quick moments ago in the Rangers dressing room.
You know, we kept it simple. We were great defensively. I think we only took 1 penalty, so it's like we put ourselves in a great opportunity to defend well and win a game.
I think it was only 24 shots you faced, and it didn't look like they had a whole lot from really in close, a lot of stuff from the perimeter. I mean, did you talk about the defense? Like, what did you see as far as what was effective and how they were kind of limiting the high danger stuff?
Yeah, I mean, we would extend shifts offensively and, you know, spend time out in their end, which, you know, that's best defense, great offense, right? So we killed a bunch of clock playing in their zone. We were great through the neutral zone. Obviously, when they made it into our end, we were blocking shots. We were taking lanes away and, you know, winning draws, getting clear. So it was, you know, it was a really hard-fought road win.
How big was that play by DeAndre, I think, at the end of the second, where he kind of poked the puck away from you?
Yeah, it was huge. You know, we had many plays like that where guys stepped up and, you know, made huge plays to prevent scoring opportunities.
How are you feeling personally in your game? It's been well over 100 minutes since you let in the last one.
You know, it's at the end of the day, when this game's over, you move on. So you don't really put too much thought into that. It's, you know, it's all about the next opponent and what do you have to do to get prepared for that. You know, every team you play plays a little different, and they all create their own challenges. So, you know, it's the preparation is obviously huge.
That said, Jonathan, you've played this game a long time, and the numbers are starting to pile up. You know where you are now. You're 3 wins away from 400. You've got 2 shutouts in a row. You know, what do the numbers mean to you at this stage of your career?
You know, kind of same thing. You don't really put too much thought into it. It's obviously, you know, you're honored to have those numbers. At the end of the day, it's as a goalie, you're very dependent on your team in front of you. So, you know, all those numbers really mean is I play with some great players and teams that value winning more than anything. So, you know, I consider myself very grateful and lucky to, you know, have played with all those guys over the course of my career.
Always shy, always modest, always self-effacing, never wants to take the credit for what he accomplishes, but it's 128 minutes and 5 seconds of scoreless hockey. Remember, he allowed a goal in relief of Igor Shesterkin against the Sabres a week and a half or so ago. I mean, these accomplishments are insane for him at this point in his career.
Well, it's been very consistent since the day one he arrived in New York. I mean, last year he was incredible. This year, incredible. You touched on it. The last shutout was a very different game, a very different challenge. This one, it was about being smart with his game. He didn't over-challenge or anything, and I felt like, and he touched on it as well, how well the Rangers played defensively, especially the second half of this game. Yeah. But as a goalie, there will be a few breakdowns in a game like this, and if you come up with those saves, the 3-4 big opportunities, you're going to have a great opportunity to have a shutout. And I think those saves were definitely in the first period.
You know what, Hank? 4 years ago, 3 years ago, he was near the bottom tier in the NHL at traveling east to west and making saves. And now he's up at the top. And you talk a lot about how he's backed up in the crease, he's going through the middle of the net, he's always got rotation. You experienced it. You made adjustments when you first came to the Rangers from Sweden where you were moving less distance. You were always in the middle of the net. And when I'm seeing him now, you have to beat a goalie. He's always there.
Yeah.
Right? It's not shots around him where he's not there yet. And, you know, he still gets to play his flexible style when it calls upon him to do so, but it's not his first calling card. You know, he's able to still get that, but now he's available, right?
It's not his first calling card because these last couple of years in LA, you saw a lot of movement side to side where he was in a split. So a lot of times the top part of the net was open, but because he's so flexible and he could reach for pucks, he made a lot of saves, but he did give up a lot of east to west plays. Now when he took a step back, you see him come across compact, using his body a lot. And to your point, they see a goalie there all the time. He's not reaching
you have to
unless
beat him.
That's his last resort of defense.
When you entered the league in 2005, since then, Jonathan Quick is only the fourth Rangers backup goalie to have back-to-back shutouts. Antti Raanta did it, Cam Talbot did it twice, and because he gave me a couple of these, Steve Alexis did it as well in 2009. You did it a bunch in your career.
Seriously, guys, it happened.
Speak to how difficult it is, Steve. Yeah, I can't believe it myself, to do it as a backup.
Okay, wait, I got to tell you this, right?
Yeah.
This used to bother me. So Tom Rennie would only play me against a team if I ever beat him in the past.
Right.
So we go into Philadelphia, I get a shutout. The next week, we're going back to Philadelphia. Hey, Valley, you got Philadelphia again. I'm like, I could play against other teams too. He always did that.
Yeah.
Beat Toronto, then I always play against Toronto.
But it worked.
I know.
I mean, but the difficulty in doing that when you don't play that much.
Well, I mean, you rely on the team as well. You know, it's not, you can have games where you feel great and you give up 3-4 goals. You can have games where you not feel great, but because the way the team plays, you can get away with the shutout. And sometimes you need a couple bounces too, you know. But doing it back-to-back, yeah, you need a couple things going right for you. You can steal one game, have a shutout, but back-to-back, and even if you start pushing at 3 games, you need things to go your way a little bit with how the team is playing for sure, but also a couple bounces.
Yeah, mojo matters as well, and Jonathan Quick surely has it now. Second straight shutout and more love from his team, and why not? Rangers begin the road trip with a 2-0 win in Seattle.